Good
Hello,
morning,
we are live.
everyone. Good morning,
Good
good morning, and
morning.
happy Saturday. And
Morning.
welcome to today's live. And for those who are tuning in live, just say hello to us in the comments and tell us where you are watching us from. And if you have to reply, also put in the comments where you are watching us from. We are global. You can see we are from all over the world here, and we are hoping we are touching and reaching to people from all over the world too. Uh, if this is your first one, or even if it's not your first live with us, hello, good morning. I'm Dana. I'm a mom. I'm an IT manager by profession, and also a proud digital business owner and business mentor. And good morning, bună dimineața, dragi români. Pentru cei care mă urmăriți pentru prima oară, sunt Dana și sunt IT manager de profesie, dar am și afacerea mea proprie, originală din zona Suceave, dar locuiesc în Canada de peste 25 de ani. And I'm coming live from Ontario. This morning is really hot. I was telling the ladies, almost did the live from the pool because it's so hot and nice here. But I have here today, as usual, some amazing business partners from our community. We all use the same business model. And today's topic will go, if you watch it last week, we kind of do a reboot, and it's mid-year. We do some, reflection of our, goals for the year. So today I was thinking to go back to the basics, to go back to when we started, to our whys, right? And our whys were important back then. They are still important right now, right? But sometimes life happens. You get caught up in all the, list, distraction, algorithms, whatever, and you forget your why sometimes, and you doubt yourself. So we all started these journeys for a reason, and regardless if it was more time with the kids, a plan B like I did, or maybe you want, an extra income, maybe you want some more, time to travel, whatever it is, it was important. It's still important. It may change as I'm sure many of us will share today. But today I wanted to talk about that, remembering our why, rebooting a bit, talking about how our why changed, and also why we think the why is so important, why we keep talking about being the anchor, and when it's, when you get a hard days, you turn back to your why, and that will help with your mindset, with everything else. So let's dive in and let's do a quick round of intro. Kim, do you want to go first?
Sure. So, hi everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon from wherever you are. My name is Tim. I am originally from Vietnam, but now living in Ontario, Canada for over 40 years with my husband and a teenager's daughter. I'm an IT professional full time, but I also venture myself into this digital world and doing it as a side hustle. So hello mọi người, mình tên là Kim và mình đang sinh sống cùng chồng và một cô con gái 18 tuổi ở Canada, ở Ontario, Canada trên 40 năm rồi. Công việc chính của mình là làm trong lĩnh vực IT, nhưng mà bây giờ mình cũng đang vận hành một cái kinh doanh số cho riêng bản thân mình và cho gia đình của mình. Thank you very much. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Kim. Sita, good afternoon. How's the weather in UK?
It's so beautiful. It was really hot, but today it's a bit cool, which is lovely. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be watching us from, because it's coming up to the evening in the UK. My name is Sita. I am a mom and I am a nun as well. I'm a nurse by profession. I live in the UK, originally from Zimbabwe, and I am also a proud digital business owner. Oh, salbonani linjani lapha likhona, mina ngusithabile ngivela eZimbabwe, ngisebenza e-UK as umongikazi and also a digital business owner. So nxa kuyikuthi ufuna ukubona ukuthi senzani, stay on the line, and thank you so much, Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Sita. And from UK all the way to Qatar, where I think it's probably hotter than even Ontario is. Good afternoon, Nance.
Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whoever's watching this for the first time in our pages. So I am Mads, a graphic designer by profession, and I am an OFW living here in Qatar with my family for over 2 decades. And I'm a I'm a proud digital business owner as well. So magandang araw sa inyong lahat. Kung ngayon niyo pa lang ako nakita, magpapakilala lang po muna ako. Ako po si Mads, isang graphic designer by profession and a proud digital business owner na nakabase dito sa gitnang silangan sa Middle East. So, kasama ang aking mga magulang na naninirahan na rito ng mahigit 2 dekada. At tinutulungan ko ang mga kapwa OFWs, expats at professionals na magsimula na legit na online business na may integridad para makabuo sila na steady income at makapamuhay ayon sa kanilang passion minus the financial stress. So kung ikaw ready ka na kumawala sa paulit-ulit na siklo at magdisenyo ng buhay at may layunin, usap tayo. Thank you. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Mads. And from Qatar all the way to morning in Ontario. Good morning, Grace. If we could travel that fast, wouldn't that be cool?
Good morning, Dana. Thank you so much. And good morning to all the viewers. Good evening, good afternoon from where you might be watching from. My name is Grace, and I live in Canada for the last 20 years with my husband and 2 kids. And I'm full-time online digital business owner. And I'm happy that I made the decision of starting this business online. And नमस्ते मेरे सारे हिंदुस्तान के भाई बहनों को सबको प्यार भरा नमस्ते। मेरा नाम ग्रेस है और मैं कनाडा में रह रही हूँ पिछले 20 सालों से और मैं एक फुल टाइम जो बिज़नेस ओनर हूँ और ये बिज़नेस मैं बहुत अच्छे से चला रही हूँ और मेरी लाइफ भी बहुत चेंज हुई है। बहुत नए-नए लोगों से मिली हूँ, तो आप सबसे भी मेरी एक गुजारिश है कि आप भी इस बिज़नेस को ट्राई करें। एंड थैंक यू सो मच। बैक टू यू Dana.
Thank you, Grace. And now back to you, Kenny. Good afternoon, Reham. Good to see you.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And a big thank you to Dana for this opportunity. And I'm truly honored to be sharing this space with so many inspiring digital business owners from around the world. For those of you meeting me for the first time, my name is Raham, coming to you live from United Kingdom. I'm a proud Filipina, mabuhay at magandang araw po sa lahat ng mga kababayan ko na nanonood sa aking business journey. I can speak in different dialect back home in the Philippines, but above all, I speak with sincerity and straight from the heart. I've been working as a nurse here in UK for 23 years. Just like many of you, I wear different hats. I'm a proud mom of 2 amazing teenagers and a wife of Jeffrey and a mentor in our incredible online business community. The same as this incredible business owner in front of you today. It's our deepest desire or purpose to help people wherever you are in the world. And I'm truly passionate about showing others how to start earning online so that you can spend more precious time with your family and build the life that you absolutely deserve. Thank you so much for having me, and I'm excited to connect with you all this Saturday afternoon. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Ram. And Vida, happy belated July 4th. I hope you celebrated last night. And
Yes.
I know you also work too, but good morning.
Yeah,
Good to
I
see you.
celebrated it on Thursday and then work on Friday. Hello, everyone. Wherever you are watching us from, my name is Vida. I'm original from Ghana and currently in the US for over 13 years. I'm a nurse by profession, a mom of 3, a wife, and proud digital business owner. Meanwhile, my adofo bebiara uwa utie me. Me didn't divide I'm free Ghana, say me wo US. Me ni me kunu ni me ma me nsa me ye nurse, I'm a digital business owner. Uchu she bibi se onfa nka wo adwuma wa bacho. Braha Nebejenie. So whoever is watching us, stay with us until the end and listen to what we are going to say. Thank you, and back to you, Ms. Dana.
Thank you, Vida. And back to Spain, just closing in. Rita, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, ma'am. Thank you for having me. Hello, everyone. Well, to those that do not know me, my name is Rita. I'm a mom to a beautiful daughter, a Nigerian from Benin City, Edo State. Owedo Pataki Mewahi. I'm a telephone banking agent and a proud online business owner. Buenas tardes, buenos días, buenas noches, de donde nos estén viendo, abuelos, abuelas, hermanos, hermanas, en cualquier parte del mundo que nos estén viendo. Pues estamos aquí para abriros vuestros ojos, para saber que hay una gran oportunidad a través de Internet. Obavo bowe obota ken wariri ajami ye ne khere ye no bia iye no digba mabere diane o maoni ma guwa enwege internet na gboya tana ni ate emi ne ma ipae mare diane ma make no abege wege aseti kwigo no digba uwe internet na so se ni manare dia igo no wa stay tuned eken wariri aje wa ni maka tamuwa opportunity ni maka na tamuwa winana mao. Thanks to you, Ms. Dana. Back to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Rita, and thank you, everyone. And for those of you who are maybe just jumping in on the live and you hear some lady speaking a very foreign language, we do that because this is on Saturday, we do our multilingual live. So we do speak mostly in English, but we also want to reach out to our, community, to our people from back home or whatever it is. So yeah, you may hear us speaking our different languages. You also have it on our labels in there because we want to show you all that this business can be done from anywhere, no matter what your background is, and also no matter what your first language is. And talk about business, let me do a quick summary of what this business is about, right? How come all of us are doing the same business? What kind of partners we are? Well, we are partners in the sense that we use the same business model. We are not related financially or in any way, other than we all use the same system, the same training, the same automated system that runs in the background for all our businesses. So it's like a franchise model, right? So we all use the same franchise system that's helping us run our businesses from wherever we want. Of course, we all have our own businesses. So we can decide how to run it. You use the system, but then it's up to you how to implement it, how much time, how much money you spend. And talking about money, yes, it's a very flexible, it's a business. You need to invest something. So we don't want to go around it, but also it's a very flexible business in the sense that you can start at different ways. You have different options to start. So, the money shouldn't be something to stop anyone understanding what this business is about. And we call it a business in a pocket, in the sense that all you need is the internet connection and the phone or a computer. Other than that, it's all done online, so you don't have to be at a certain hour somewhere to open your business running 24/7, no matter where you are. Your website is running 24/7, which you don't have to create it. It comes as part of the system. You just need to decide maybe the colors or to make it personal, right? To make it your own, because we are all individuals, unique individuals. We'll talk today about our whys, and you'll see that we all have different reasons. But what's important and what brings us together is wanted something more from our life. And you'll see that something more can come in many ways. But we decided that we wanted, to make a change in our lives. And that changed us in many ways, from the mindset to the bank account, to the way we talk with the people, to the way we spend our time and our money. So if you are curious, if you are interested, all you need to do is start exactly how we started. We are here to help, to give back, same as we are help. We have some free info sessions that you can watch, and then reach out to us. We'll give you more details and we'll guide you. And it can be done by anyone as long as you are really ready to make a change and put some effort, right? And talking about our regional wise, for me, if I'm thinking back then, I wanted a safety net for my family, right? I have a good salary. I love my life. I can travel. I can do whatever I want. But I can do that as long as the salary keeps coming. If the salary disappears tomorrow, I cannot do any of that, right? And as much as I really love what I do, I don't want to keep doing that until my 60s or 70s. I don't want to keep asking someone for, can I take a day off? I don't want to check in every morning at 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Although I work from home, so it's a bit easy. But believe me, even working from home, it's not freedom. It's not freedom unless you decide when you check in, when you check out, which by having a job, you cannot do that, right? So that was my original why. It changed. Yes, it changed. I still want that freedom, and that's my main drive. But now I also want to help others get whatever their freedom is, whatever that means for them. So, and I'm sure all the ladies here will talk about how they started with one why and then how that expands, right? And then you find your passion, you find your purpose, which is more than yourself a bit. So talking about your why, Sita, share with us, what was your original why when you started?
Thank you so much, Dana, for giving me this opportunity to explore with the others my why. My why was simple as a backup plan for my retirement. As we all know that, as nurses, we work hard. And since we've been told that our retirement age is 67, I couldn't stomach that. As a nurse, I love what I do, but I knew I needed something more to secure my future, which I thought I needed to shift from that fixed mindset of being a nurse. I needed something I could build slowly and steadily that would support me when a time is slowing down, or when it's time for me to retire, or when it's time for me to step away. Over the time, this business became more than just a plan B. It became a passion, a way to impact others, to help others, families, individuals, and a space where I could grow personally and spiritually, because it gave me that time to be with my community, or even to worship. I never had that time, so it gave me even more time. It enabled me to learn from others, from our community, grow in online space that I never thought I would do, because being online, doing something like a business was never my thing. But since I started this business, it has changed me completely. It had made me lose that focus of just being a nurse. It has given me that sort of growth as an individual to look other ways of growing or developing in myself. It changed me from novice to expert. Now I can do so many things that I never believed I could achieve. It made me find my passion, my mission through the process, which made me to focus even when times felt like giving up. There are sometimes, when you are in a journey, it's not always as smooth as you think. There are some traffic jam, there are some roundabouts, sometimes you get stuck, you don't know what to do, but my focus never changed. I always focused on my mission to develop myself, to secure my retirement. And also it allowed me to also expand my interest. I love traveling, and this business has enabled me to travel freely, safely, without even worrying. Because before I had the business, I used to worry so much, and I used to be feeling so guilty when I'm on holiday, thinking that, oh, when am I going to get money? Where am I going to get the money? Or also to ask someone, can I go on leave? Can I have so much time? Sometimes we are told, no, you can't have that leave because there are so many people that are already on leave at that time. But this business has enabled me to have that control of my time, to do what I want, when I want. It has given me the freedom that I never thought I was going to get from this business. I was only looking for retirement plan B, but it has given me even more flexibility, time freedom to connect with so many people that I never thought I would be able to connect with. I have helped so many families. My profession is to help others, but now I'm helping others in a different way, which is, to me, it's amazing. And also not losing my focus, it still allows me to retire with that stability of knowing that the income will continuously come. And also, it has allowed me to have more time with my family. I just, remembered a couple of weeks ago, we were at the convention. I took my family with me. They were with me at the convention. This is the way this business has done to me and my family. I am able to do what I'm doing, enjoy my business with my family around me. With my job, I'm never at home. I'm always at work. They never see me. But this business has brought us together as a family. So I've benefited so much in this business. Thank you so much, Dana. Back to you.
Thank you, Sita, for sharing with us. And yeah, it's interesting, right? How you think like, oh, you start a business to make some money and retire, and then now your retirement look different. Your retirement may look like, yeah, you don't have to go to a job, but you still get live with all these ladies, right? Or hey, you go to conventions and meet more people. So suddenly your retirement, it's more busy, more excitement, and you find more passion in retirement. And definitely it is for many of us. And you mentioned the convention, yeah, going there, right? You meet so many people and you see all the ages, and you see people that definitely they are not young anymore, and they have so much passion and so much energy, and and that's what this business brought to many of us. But talking about how the why shifted, and you mentioned a bit that, Kim, how has your why changed since you started? How did it evolve?
Yeah, so my why has obviously definitely evolved over time. When I just started this business, my why was just to basically survive, right? Because I just lost my corporate IT job for over 25 years, and it's a job that I thought I would retire from. And at the same time, my family was going through some of the most difficult moments where we ever faced before. So everything just felt unstable and uncertain. So I was really, really desperately searching for something to just hold on and a way to just get back control of my life. Um, but at that time, I wasn't really thinking about, chasing my dreams or purpose or anything like that. I just want something safe, right? Something that I feel secure again. So I basically want like stability, something that I can build on my own without to rely on a company or anyone else that could let me go in just a 5 minute phone call. So I need that plan B that it can eventually become my plan A. And but now when I grew in this business, my why starts to shift. So it's no longer about the income anymore, but it's more about the impact. So it's just about like showing up, showing to other women, especially those who felt stuck just like me, who got laid off just like me, that it's never too late to start over again, no matter where you are in life. So yeah, so now my why is about time freedom. You see that today I'm outside. I'm waiting for my daughter to finish her dragon boat practice, so I can bring the business with me. That's what I want, right? I don't want to be tied into a 9 to 5 job into the office where I have no control of my time. So that's the way how I can be present for my family and helping others rise with me. So yes, so it all started from change, from a place of fears and I got lost, completely lost. But now it's just roots into a passion and purpose. And That's what keeps me going every single day, even on hard days, because I know that on the other side of this business, everything is worth it. Yep. So yeah, so that's pretty much it. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Kim. And I wanted to say hi to Emma from UK and Karima from France. Thank you, ladies, for watching us. And if you have any questions for us, yeah, definitely send them our way. And thank you for commenting and letting us know where you are watching us from. So, yes, our why change, right? And as Kim said, and you'll probably hear, and Sita also said, from all of us, we are really loving, we are passionate about this business, but we also want to help other people find the same passion, because it's on this day and age it becomes so easy to lose your income, right? Which is a lot of us, that's what we've learned all our life, right? Go to school, get a good job, and then you are set for life. But nowadays, with the technology evolving, the world is going crazy. No one is thinking twice for just putting a short call on your agenda one morning and over the Zoom saying, "Hey, goodbye, we don't need you anymore." And also, it's harder and harder to find a replacement for that job, right? As we get older, people are looking. It's like, yeah, you are thinking of retirement, right? They are looking for someone in their 20s who want to work long hours. You may not want to work long hours anymore. So definitely it's something that it's keeping some of us awake at night, right? Like, that stability is not that job that you put all your heart into for 20-30 years. It's not that stable anymore, and it can disappear one day. And do you have enough in savings? Unfortunately, a lot of us don't have enough, right? Because that's how life it is. You want to enjoy life, but the prices are going up, our salaries are not. So it's most likely not enough in the saving. Your future is not secure. So having something where you decide if you lay you off or not, you decide on you are the boss. That's like someone was saying, I want to work for a company who take care of their employee. You are your company. No one will care more about yourself than you do. No employer will care more than you do. So that's why we think and we feel passionate about starting something on your own, as difficult as could be, and it is the way to go. And finding something that you don't have to reinvent the wheel, right? Using a system that's proven and something that you can do as a side hustle, as many of us are doing it. So you don't have to leave the job to start something, and which is risky, right? You can do it. You can run this business around your life, no matter how busy your life is. And talking about, it gets hard. What keeps you motivated when things are challenging? Reham, do you want to share with us, those days when you feel like, oh, it's not working for me? What keeps you motivated?
Thank you, Dana. Beautiful question. And I'm sure everyone here can relate. And it's nice to talk about this because this is something that is very close to our heart as a business owner. And that's what keep us going, moving forward when things get tough. And because let's be honest, life get busy, then challenges will come. And along the way, it's so easy to forget why we even started this business. And that's why today I want us to hit that reset button and go back to your why. Go back to the reason why you started anyway. So when I started this online business, I told myself enough is enough. Enough of missing out of a precious moment with my family, enough of feeling burned out as a nurse and exhausted and stuck in a routine that no longer made me feel alive. I knew that deep down there had to be a way, a better way, not just for me, but for so many people like me, working moms, parents, or nurses, breadwinners like me, people who give so much of themselves to others but still feel empty and unfulfilled inside. And when I discovered this opportunity, I got so excited because not just because of the income potential that we saw in this business, but because I saw a way to the different way that I could help. As a nurse for over 2 decades now, more than 2 decades actually, I can say it is my nature to care for people. But through this business, I realized I could care for people in a different way. I could help them reclaiming their time, their confidence, and their dreams. And that is something that is very, very close to my heart. And to let me be honest again, I had a moment of doubt too. And I know you can relate to this. Times that I feel discouraged or demotivated. But every time I wanted to slow down or even give up, I reminded myself that this is your calling. There is people who actually believe in you. You can't just drop them down because you are feeling discouraged or demotivated with the situation that you are in. You're not just building a business here where are challenging lives, and we need to keep reminding ourselves for that. And you know what? This journey has changed me. If I compare myself from 15 or almost 16 months ago when I started this business, I'm not the same woman anymore. I can actually proud to say that I'm stronger, I'm more patient, and more braver. And I grow in a way that no amount of money could ever buy. And that's why from day one of this business journey, they always tell us in our community, in our training site, to find your why. And not just any why, but a why that is so strong, so personal to you that it will keep you going no matter what challenges come your way. And to be honest, at the beginning, I didn't really fully understand what they meant. I thought, okay, yeah, I'm doing this for my family, for my kids, or for my aging parents back home. But as I walked through this journey, experienced that discouragement or that feeling stuck or faced through tough moment, for example, that's when those words started to make sense to me. That's when I realized that your why is not just something that you write down once and forget about. It's this thing will hold you to for everything that if you feel everything is so heavy, and that what reminds you why you started anyway and why you should not quit. So trust me, if you stay connected to that why, and you will feel that will fuel you, the ways that you never imagined. So today, I invite you to reflect. Take that deep breath and ask yourself, um, why did I started this journey? What I'm really fighting for. Reconnect with that, because that's my secret, because that's fuel me so much. That's what will keep you moving even in a very toughest day or very very heavy days of your life. And if you're watching this right now and you feel stuck, you're burned out or you're feeling lost, maybe this is the sign you've been waiting for. Because in this community, we're not just offering a business opportunity, we're offering a way for you to feel fall in love with your life again. And that's exactly what happened to me. I appreciate myself more. I discover what I'm capable of, not just being a nurse, to create a life you don't need a vacation from. And you don't have to do it alone. You've got a mentor, you got a coach that gonna walk you in every step of the way. Just like someone once did for me. And I think he's still doing it for me. And that's I love about this business, because you're never gonna be feeling alone. And if your heart telling you it's time for a change, I'm inviting you to say yes. Because that one yes it really take you a long way. Yes to your future, yes to your dream, yes to discover the version of what is been waiting for you to shine. So click that link, message any of us, and please drop comment below. And let's talk about this opportunity, your dream. Let's build something beautiful together, because the life you deserve is not as far away as you think. And today, it could be the day one. Thank you so much. And back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Raham. Love the energy. Yes, say yes. Say yes to your better life, to your dreams. And those dreams will keep you motivated. And that's why. Vida, if I come and ask you, share with us how your why help you stay consistent. We all talk about the why we started, how we evolved, how that's the ground, right? That's what keeps us motivated, our why. How does your why keep you stay consistent?
Thank you, Miss Dana. That's a beautiful question. And that question is just me. Yes. I think my why give me directions for this business. If you have a clear why, it give you direction. So my clear give me direction. Whenever I feel tired sometimes, I just came back from work. I was too tired. I wanted to sleep badly. But my why keep me up here right now and I'm talking. Whenever I feel discouraged, tempted to quit, I just go back. And remember that one day my son told me, Mom, all the time you always gone. That was before I started the business. I don't care about you anymore, whether you are home or not, because you are not always there. That was my why. That moment, that day, I was just like crying while I was going to the work. So that is the big why. So whenever I feel discouraged, I just go back and say, why? I don't want this moment again. So that moment keep me going. There's no day I will say that, oh, I will stop doing this business because of my why. Because I needed that flexibility of time. And I did not want my son to tell me that word again. That was why I joined the business. So that word and that flexibility of time keep me moving. Whenever I feel discouraged, sometimes you just get up and you don't want to do anything. You don't want to go live. You don't want to even just do anything about the business. But when you think of your why, my why always keep me going. I needed that flexibility of time badly. I needed something that I could schedule just by myself, just to go to their school activities. But right now, my wife is working. When anytime they have anything in the school, I just carry my phone and go there. I'll go and sit down there, be there listening while I'm doing my business. So that one alone keep me moving every day. And the why build emotional what connected. When you have a clear why, your emotion, because you just feel it, it give you energy no matter how hard it is. My why give me that energy all the time to just keep moving. When I look back to see, especially in the community, when you see how people are ending, especially when we went to the convention, I think the energy is just in me every day. I was so excited seeing all these people. I met Dana and Sita. We gave hug. And a lot of people. And how people thought of the way they are earning this business. People, it was like they just poured the energy on me. And I'm back here. So I don't ever think that this business, there will be a day I will get up and say no. That is my why. I want to get to that bottom. All those people who are earning to the high and now they are enjoying having their freedom, sitting in their house, taking care of their children. That is my why. And that is where I want to be. So that thing keep me moving anytime, any day. That is me. And I needed flexibility of time. I needed time to travel. That was one of my why. And this business, I've been here for 13 years. I never travel with my husband to any place. When I'm traveling, maybe I'm going back to Ghana, I'm going to a funeral, I'm going to, just not going home for happiness. Anytime I'm going home, there's something else. But this business have made me, when we went to a California, we were so excited together. So that was one of my why. I wanted to travel more. And now I know with this business, I will get more time to travel. And I'm doing it. Next year, I will be the first person. So that is one of my why I started this business. So I'm just encouraging anybody, wherever you are, and you have this why, or all what we are saying, if it's resonate with you, click any one of our link. Don't be skeptical. We were skeptical too. Don't let that fear sit you back. Try. Click any one of it. Link. Watch that video. It's just free. You don't have to pay damn and watch it. You watch it. If you are interested, you come in. If you are not interested, there's no harm in trying. But I'm inviting anybody, those who are watching us, click our link and then be part of this. Thank you. And back to you, Ms. Dana.
Thank you, Vida. And yes, it was great to meet your husband also at the convention, not only yourself, right? So it makes it all real when you see these faces that you see on the screen, suddenly you get to hug those people and you make so many new connections. And yes, our wife, it's what keeps us motivated, but also the community, right? Because I'm sure Vida, she may have slipped in today if she didn't know, like, hey, I have those 7 people there, I have to go. So your why is keeping you moving. But being surrounded or people who are, cheering up on you, who is someone that you maybe don't want to let down, because sometimes you may let yourself down, but you'll not let someone else down. So it's always good because you have a community of people who are supporting you, who are cheering and trusting you. So then it's so much easier for you to keep moving. And of course, that why, which is personal, but then having the people around you that are in the same mindset and they are all there to support each other, because that's the best part, right? It's not like you are surrounded of a group of business partners who are competing. No, we are all business partners, but we are here to support and to cheer out on each other, which I know sometimes it's hard for people who understand how we do that. Well, if you join our community and if you start this business using this model, you'll understand how. It's an amazing, really supportive group of people. And talking about how our lives change and how our lives change, Rita, how has your life already changed since you started this business?
Oh, what a great question. Well, most of our business partners have said a lot. Well, in my own case, well, it has changed so many ways. Uh, First, the identity and confidence. I get to know who I am exactly. What exactly do I need? What exactly do I want in this life? Because before I started this business, I always think about waking up early in the morning and going to work, coming back home, doing home chores, thinking that is how my life is going to be. I never had that confidence in me. I never thought of me building something for myself in my own way. Not to talk of online. I never thought of that. So when I joined this beautiful business that I found amazing people as well, listening to their stories, I got to realize that I'm getting to identify myself more. I'm not only meant to be a mom. I'm not only meant to be doing home chores. I can also create income. Despite our parents back home always tell us, okay, go to work, just like you said, Miss Dana, go to school, get your 9 to 5 job, and that's all. You have your life settled. No, I get to think that there is still more to that. We are just here. I get to realize, if not because of this job, if not because of this online business, I will be thinking my 9 to 5 paycheck, it's enough for me. But whereas it isn't, I later realized how important it is to life, how a time quality is good in life. So it has made me to know my identity, to know who I am, what I want to become, how I want to relate to people as well, and what I really want for the better future of myself, not only for myself, for my daughter as well, because I'm a mom to a beautiful daughter. And it gave me more confidence. So this business, not only we are here, just like my business partners have said, not only we are here pursuing that financial freedom, we are also here to know ourselves more. And that gave me that one, identity and confidence. And also, it gives me also that financial awareness. You know, when you're aware of your finances, you get to realize, how do I have to spend my money? How do I have to organize my paycheck? How do I have to invest more for my business? This business makes me to realize that financial awareness, whereby I learn how to know how to invest in my money, to know how I can say, okay, anything that is not giving me any income, that is not going to give me any income, I'm not going for that. I am not going to spend my money on something that is not going to yield me something great in the future. This business made me to realize that, because once you are in this business, not only you are going to invest, you are still going to know how to turn your investment to reinvestment. So don't let me just go more, because you will learn a lot when you join us, when you join our community. So this is what is making me to see in this business. This business is making me to realize you can invest, and as you are investing, you are still improving in your financial way. When you are talking about financial freedom, it's still going to lead you to another way to your financial freedom. And finally, relationship. What is relationship? Relationship, okay, we talk about relationship, not only with boyfriend and girlfriend. No, it's not only about that. It's not relationship only with your siblings or your parents. Relationship with other people. In this life, we need to learn how to relate more. The more you relate good to people, that is how people will get to know you, to trust you, to see how they can say, okay, I want to work with this lady. I want to join her team. And this business showed me how. It enables me to learn how to relate better with people. Because if you are showing good attitude, you are showing positive testimony about what you bring to people, to let people realize that their life is going to change when they join this business. It will motivate people more. So that relationship aspect, it has helped me a lot. Listening to the stories of other business partners, it has made me to know how I can relate better to people, how people can try to change their mindset that I am on internet for online business opportunity, not for any other thing else. So, and with that, it's building myself up. It's giving me more ways to learn how to react to people. People on internet, they are so gross, they are not so nice sometimes, some of them. But with this business, it teaches me how to be kind with people through the testimonies of so many of our business partners. So many things that I've learned, so many shifts that has made me to improve more. But I will stop in these three steps, three tips: in identity and confidence, relationship, and financial awareness. So back to you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rita. And you covered all. I don't know what else it is, right? From the mindset to relationship to financial, that's a lot of change, and that's a lot of shifts that I think we all just wish we could say that, like, hey, my mindset shift, my finances shift. Now I understand more on how to use money, and my relationship got better, right? So what else could it be? I'm sure you can find some. So I'll stop there. But thank you so much for sharing. And yes, and it's okay for all to start with just making more money, because I think maybe Sita or someone said at the beginning, right, when I started this, and I had the same. I couldn't really understand the why when I was asked, and all of us were asked at the beginning when you start, right? Your mentor or your coach is like, why you start this business? Why do you want to do it? It's like, what do you mean why? For money. It's like, isn't everyone doing that? And it's okay. It's okay to want more money initially when you start. And then you realize that, yeah, it's not about the money. It's what you can do with the money, right? And you find more words to really explain your why. And you find more reasons for your why. And so that's why it's okay if you listen to us. It's like, I don't know what this lady are talking. I just want, $1,000 extra every month, which is a lot of people. They had a number in mind for every month. And then now when you talk with them, it's like they're laughing at how they started, right? Grace, I see you nodding. What
Yeah.
advice do you give to someone who feels like, I don't know what my why is, right? They are not connected with a purpose or whatever. What's your advice?
Thank you. Thank you so much, Jana, for the beautiful question. It happens with almost, I think, everybody, whoever is there in the success, like they're running their business successfully, but sometimes they get distracted from their why, right? And then they get, as you mentioned earlier, and then they get, distracted, and they're busy with other things in life, so they forget their why. And also, even if the person who is new, who did not start anything in their life yet, they don't know what their why is, that they don't know what do they need to change in their life. So for both of them, I would say the first thing is to go back and check your why. Why did you start? And when you check your why, you have to focus on the lack, the lack in your life at that time you had, right? Well, like you were not able to spend more time with your family. That might have been your why at that time. Or you were not able to pay your bills. So that might have been your why at that time. So first of all, go back and focus on your lackness at that time. And even for the new people who want to join this business, or for that matter any other business, they need to see what they're lacking in their life right now, right? It could be like you love to travel more, and you're not able to travel because you don't have money, right? And you're only wishing if you had some extra money, you would be able to travel more or spend time with your family more, or would you be able to pay your bills more and on time and all that. So first of all, go back and check your lack. Why? That was your why, actual why, right? And then you think about, why did you choose this system only? What was the reason of choosing this? Because there are tons of businesses out there. There must be something that attracted you all, or me, or all of us, to join only this system. And that's when we came to know that we are not selling anything. We are not running after people. We are given the website done for us. We are given, provided the system, the training, and everything is there. And we have the big community of so many people, like mentors and coaches. They're always there 24/7 to help you. So that was your second thing. That's the reason why you joined this particular system, right? And after that, you think about, like, you vision, like, what can you achieve. Now you're achieving that, you're traveling anywhere you want. Now you are achieving the goal in your mind, that you're spending more time with your family. So that's, again, you think that, so you start from the lack, and then from your why you chose this particular system, and why you should choose this particular system if you are new, right? If you are still thinking about your why. And the third thing, you envision what you can achieve, right? You can achieve, like, more traveling, more money, more community, more interaction with people, more friendships, right? More conventions, more outgoing, more flourishing your own personality. That's the thing. And then after that, you think about this beautiful community, like, we are all here to help you. And sometimes if you get distracted from your why, and when you think about what your why is, when you go back and reflect upon your why, just make a board, or write on your computer, on your laptop, or even if you don't want to write, just put a picture of your kids there. That will always keep you attached to your own why. That way there's a very less chances of getting distracted. And even if you do, just go back and see the picture of your kids, and think about, see the put the pictures of different places that you want to visit. So that way you can get attached to your why. And also, we have a community. You have coaches, your mentors. Even if you're in this business for a year, and you think you're getting distracted from your why, talk to your coaches, talk to your mentors, get their help. They will remind you all those your whys. They will remind you how you can keep attached to your why and keep growing your business day to day, every day. So I think those are the points that I would like to cover. And except like there one more point that came to my mind when you guys were talking about your evolving your why. So just think about, guys, the new people who are watching us, why their why got evolved. Because they saw the potential. They saw the potential in this business. Maybe they all started with one why, right? Making $1,000 a month. But now they realize, oh, why only 1,000, right? Why not travel here? Why not travel there? Why not do this extra stuff, right? That's how their why got evolved, and that's how they know like more to be in this business with their heart open, so that they know the potential that they can achieve all those things that they're now dreaming and that they dreamt of before. So that would, I would say, go back to your why, start with your lacking, and then move forward and just get connected to your why. And I'm sure that we all will get success. We all do. Some do get success like, in a month, in a year, 2 years, but we all get success there. So just keep going, moving forward, and keep your why in your heart and do what you need to do. Thank you so much. Back to you, Dana.
Thank you, Grace. Oh, yes. Vision boards, connecting to your why, and finding, the help from mentor. Because sometimes you know your why truly, but it's hard to really express it. And there may be people, the coach, the mentor, as I said, who are doing this often, and they will help you to find your why. And I would like one way to find your why is like, hey, if you would think of the perfect day, no matter like money, time, nothing else, you have everything you need. What's your perfect day? Imagine how that is when you wake up, what you feel, where you are. Imagine that. And then would you work for that day to become your normal day, right? Because all of us, if you start thinking, it's like, oh, okay, I think I want to wake up, I don't know, middle of the mountain, on the mansion, on the beach every morning. I don't know, everyone has a different vision when they ask that. But if you start thinking that your ideal day and who you want to spend it and how you want to spend it, then that can be a very strong why for you to start the business. And then that will evolve. And talking about evolve, Mads, going to you, why is it important to revisit our why? We talked about that it evolves, but do you really need to keep looking at the why and revisiting regularly? What do you think?
Everyone has been talking about whys, and I guess I'm the one who's gonna summarize it. And everyone has already mentioned what I'm about to say. But sometimes we're just so busy chasing the dream that we forget why we started in the first place, right? Life gets noisy, gets busy, stress, bills, deadlines, pressure. But your why? That's your lifeline. It's your inner compass when everything feels heavy and unclear. So there will be seasons when things don't go as planned, when you are tired, overwhelmed, or questioning if it's still worth the fight. That's exactly when you need to pause and ask, why did I even start this? Your why is more than just a motivation. It's your anchor. Like Dana, what you have mentioned earlier. It's your anchor when life gets messy, when you're fuel, when the journey gets hard. Let this be your reminder to reconnect with your purpose. But so when you're like exhausted from the work and you feel like giving up, and then you remember you started this eventually. Go home and be with your family. Revisiting your why reminds you that the pain is part of the purpose. So that's and like others have mentioned also motivation. The motivation doesn't last forever. Some days you feel distracted, you feel discouraged, or just drained. But when you go back to your why, like I want to stop sacrificing time for money and create a better life for my family, that fire comes back. Your wife speaks louder than fear. When others quit, you push through because your purpose is greater than the pain. And when your purpose is bigger than your problems, you'll always find a way. So, yeah, My takeaway for this is when life gets busy, go back to your why. Because clarity brings energy and purpose, that's your real power. Don't just chase goals, chase the reason behind them. And that's it for me. Thank you.
Thank you, Matt. Very, very good summary. And yeah, we've been talking almost about an hour. So I want to thank you all for sharing your purpose, your why, your hearts with everyone watching. And for those watching us, if this touch something in you, if you feel like you need to reconnect with your why, or maybe you need to discover it for the first time, right? You need to figure out that why. I just want you to say maybe one thing. Your why is worth chasing, like all of us said, right? Your goal, your peace, your freedom, whatever that is, they matter. So don't stop don't sell yourself short. Don't stop dreaming, but also take action, right? Because dreaming is great, but without action, it's just a dream. So reach out to any of us. We are here to help you, guide you. If either to find your why or how to do the why. But if you find your why, the how is all coming together as part of this system. So let's talk, let's build and rise together, because it's much easier and much fun when you are surrounded by people who are rising you up. So with that, thank you everyone again for watching us and for joining me this Saturday, and have an amazing hot or cold weekend. Bye.
Bye.
Happy